Welcome to interest.co.nz's morning briefing of what's news here and around the world. Everything you need to start the day in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, starting now with a roundup today I'm calling the morning margin call, because that's been the theme overnight, where banks have made margin calls on some big lenders. That's likely to force them into administration or bankruptcy. Firstly, news from late yesterday that National Australia Bank called the loans it had made to the owners of Allco Financial Group. These so-called Allco Principals had borrowed $110 million against shares they held in Allco itself. Now, after Allco's share price collapsed, National Australia Bank, which owns the BNZ, has repossessed those shares and some in Allco HIT. This is the fund that owns strategic finance in New Zealand. National Australia Bank and the Bank of Scotland have also appointed an administrator to Allco Principals. You'd have to say that Allco's days are numbered. Other Australian banks, including Commonwealth Bank of Australia, which owns the ASB, have billions of dollars in debts outstanding in Allco. Now, they're not big enough to threaten the banks, but it will have a chilling effect on the lending appetites at these big banks. Overnight, a big US mortgage bank called Thornburg couldn't meet its margin calls and is now close to bankruptcy. And the Carlyle Group, the world's second biggest private equity fund, is having problems with its mortgage bond fund. It failed to pay margin calls last night for $37 million of loans. It has $22 billion of AAA rated mortgage bonds on its books. This subprime crisis gets uglier and spreads wider by the day. That was 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. I'm Bernard Hickey for interest.co.nz.